hate this t-shirt. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Hold on. I love the fact that I keep everything in arm's distance. Arm's distance. Yeah. Let's get it. All right, so good morning, everybody. Hit that like button. Good morning, Chirac. Good morning, Michael. And what up, you? Good morning, Miss Mahogany. What up, Sab? You. Good morning, Group. Good morning, Young. Okay, so I want to talk about something first, but today's episode is actually about why we right now need to support Drake. Women also, don't get this confused, but why men need to support Drake. And also, I want to discuss how the NFL, this is more like for comedy purposes, but how the NFL is basically attacking Nicki Minaj, yo. Seriously. Good morning, Fanika. Good morning, Izzy. Yo, what up, CC? What up? I said, what up, Sab? Yeah. Yeah. So I like Group. Yo, so I want to talk about something first, all right? So, and before I even talk about the thing I want to talk about, what up, Red King? One thing I definitely want to say is state of the culture has went leaps. When I first saw the show, it wasn't as good as it is now. It's like they ironed out a lot of the bullshit. Remy Ma has learned to play nice with others. She's great. Like, she's really good, and I love her viewpoints. But she's learned to allow other people to get their point across also, and I think that just makes the show so much better. So I was watching one from the other day, and just so we can be clear on this, the main reason in which why I want to say this before I get into what the show is really about, the why us men need to support Drake and why we need to have his back, and for comedy purposes, how the NFL is attacking Nicki Minaj. Anyway, but this thing I want to say. So everybody knows Sesame Street, right? So recently, the creator of Bert and Ernie had came out and said that he was, he was gay, and Bert and Ernie was based off of him and the relationship between him and his gay, partner. Him and his partner. And so people was calling in, and Sesame Street was getting a lot of flack for it. So Sesame Street backed off of it. And this is what I got to say about that before I go any further. Who the fuck didn't think Bert and Ernie was gay? Show of hands, please. Who did not think that because I always thought Bert and Ernie was gay. All right. When I was a kid, I thought Bert and Ernie was gay. Who didn't think Bert and Ernie was gay? Please, show of hands. Who didn't think they was gay? Morning, Kenyatta. I always thought Bert and Ernie was gay. Like, seriously, like I always thought those guys were gay. I always thought Bert and Ernie was gay. Seriously. What up, Deontay? No, I didn't think that was new either. I didn't even understand how this was news. What up, Juju? What up, Garrett? I don't even understand this shit was news. You understand what I'm saying? I always thought that these dudes was gay. I'm not knocking them. I'm not attacking them. I'm just saying I always thought that these guys was gay. That's it. What up, Deborah? Yes, I mean, now that I'm older, I realize that the Cookie Monster might have a weed addiction. No, now that I'm older. Morning, Michael. Morning, Jules. I always thought they was gay. Like, I have a lot of older brothers, right? I got 3 older brothers that used to live with me, right? When I was a real little kid. I always thought them niggas was gay. There is no point. Matter of fact, I think the way that I found out them niggas was gay was my brother told me that they was gay, and I might have cried. I might have cried because I used to really like Ernie. I never liked Bert. I thought Bert was boring. I didn't understand a straight man at that point. Like, no pun intended. I didn't understand that sometimes comedy needed the funny guy and the straight guy. And they did take baths together too, right? What kind of shit was that, yo? I'm not trying to say like human beings can't do that. I'm saying on a kid's show, on a kid's show, having two boys or two girls taking baths together, that could be seen as something. But at the same time, when I was a kid, I took baths with my cousins. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I took baths with my cousins. Like, we didn't even think like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they shared a room. Did they share a bed? Anyway, I thought all this shit was weird. And good morning, Mama Rain. I thought all this shit was weird. I thought it was funny as hell because I'm like, I don't even understand what off that meant, and I don't even understand why Aunt timed off that out. But all right. Oh, off that. You want to change the subject. Got you. Anyway, but no, the subject is still here for a couple more minutes. So I don't even understand how everyone didn't know that these guys was, that there was a chance that they could have been gay. One, I have no idea why this is such a big deal now. I would understand this being a big deal 20 years ago. But in the culture that we currently live in, I don't even understand how this is a big deal. Does everybody remember the Ellen show? Right? Good morning, KD. Remember the Ellen show when Ellen came out on her show that she was gay? And I think that was basically the end of the series. That was basically the end of the series after Ellen came out that she was gay, right? That was in the 90s. Now, if this information comes out in the 90s, I can understand how people will be feeling away. But we live in a day and age and in a culture currently where you have shows that's based around catering to people of alternative lifestyles. So I'm upset that the creator of the Bert and Ernie whatever felt a need to come out and say this. I'm more upset over that. I'm not upset over, he also came out and said Bert and Ernie isn't gay after the fact because I think Sesame Street made him. But what's up, Nina? I'm more feeling like, why? You understand what I'm saying? I just didn't think that there was a need to do any of that. I thought all of that was extra. That niggas is doing too much over there. All the other negative shit. That niggas is doing way too much. But also you got to understand that a lot of that shit is programming. Okay, I'm one more thing and I'm gonna get right off this subject and I'm gonna get to what we're supposed to be here to talk about. I remember being a kid, right? Growing up being a kid, and like when I'm walking with my friends, be like 14, 15, 16 years old, more like 14, 12, 11 years old, and walking with my friends down the block, and we walk so close together, we was damn near holding hands, and it'd be like 4 of us, and we'll all be huddled the fuck together. And like, anybody else remember doing that? We'd be huddled together, like walking dumb close to each other and not even think nothing of it. But nowadays, when you see people walk together, it's like people are cognizant of, we have to keep space. There has to be space. We got to be separate from each other. But when I was a kid, I'm telling you right now, when I was a kid, we used to walk so close to each other and not even think nothing about it. Not even think nothing about it. The point that I'm trying to say is our culture has changed so much. Our culture has changed so much, and everybody, please be cognizant of what your kids are watching. Pay attention to what your kids are watching. I'm not trying to say if they're watching things like that it's something that you feel comfortable having a conversation with them about. That's my point. Make sure that your kids are are intaking or receiving, or the things in which they're digesting, whether it's physical because they're eating it, or whether it's visual because they're seeing it, or whether it's auditorily because they're hearing it. Make sure that it's something that you feel like discussing with them. If you don't feel like discussing certain things with them, or you don't feel like you have the ability to discuss certain things with them, try to keep them as far away from it as possible. That's all I'm saying. Make sure that your kids are around things that you feel confident discussing with them. This is very important because a lot of times kids are misled. A lot of times parents feel it's easier to lie to the kid than to be honest, because they don't know how to be honest and not tell them shit that they don't need to know. So let's try to keep our children as children. And one last point, fucking Remy Ma made a great point. She said kids don't even play with toys anymore nowadays. Kids don't play with toys. Think about that for a minute. Think about your Christmases growing up. Think about your birthdays growing up. Kids don't play with toys, yo. They need iPads, phones, all types of shit. Kids don't play with toys. It's crazy. Think about that. Like, really digest that. Think about that. Good morning, KB. All right, so let's get to the jump off. Remember, and this right here is why I believe we getting onto the Drake information. We on the Drake right now. You're gonna have to keep it. We gotta have to wait a minute. Crop Entertainment. Sorry about that. I moved on from the first jump off. It only took me about 10 minutes to talk about. We on Drake right now. Sorry about that. Just stick around. You don't never know. So, for everybody that don't know, when you look at the title cards, whatever is in the top corner, that's what the show is. Whatever is in green, that's basically if we get a time to get around to it, or it's gonna be in the second segment, or whatever the case might be. So, just so people can know, all right? So, we need to be behind Drake. We need to stand behind Drake. I'm going to explain, but I'm going to go the slow route because I don't know what everybody in here knows. I don't know what anybody that's going to be looking at the video knows. So I'm going to go the slow route real quick so everybody could just be where I'm at and know what I'm talking about, so I don't have to answer a million questions. Remember a while back when Drake got upset at when he initially got upset at Kanye, because he said Kanye told Pusha things about him, and that's how Pusha was able to make the rap. Now, shortly after that, I was thinking about something, but I wasn't 100% sure. Remember a year before that happened, when they was talking about Kanye, when they was talking about Drake went out and he met some woman, and the woman was trying to say that she was pregnant by Drake. And we initially thought, at least I initially thought, hold on. Pusha T. Yeah, well, hold on. I initially thought that when Drake, the woman that they was talking about was Sophie. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that TMZ and DJ Academics was talking about Sophie. I think that picture that they showed, I'm not sure if it was Sophie anymore. It might have been that Lacy Lace girl. Because a little over a year ago, I believe Lacy Lace also accused him of impregnating her and there being a kid. So now, if it was that Lacy Lace girl that we all got the picture of and know about and everything about this and this and that, if it was her, then that means that somebody would have had to tell Pusha about Sophie. I don't think it was Kanye. Kanye said he didn't do it, so I don't think it was Kanye. If I had the picture, I'd show it. I don't have the picture. Yep, Sophie was an industry whore, and she's been getting moved around by everybody. Everybody's mismatching. It is what it is. I'm not here to talk bad about the young lady or you know, sexual history. I don't really give a damn, to be honest with you. But this is what I want to say. So the Lacy Lace girl, I believe Sophie told Pusha also because they know each other. So the Lacy Lace girl tried to say that Drake impregnated her. Okay. Drake says, fine, let me get some kind of results of something or other. She can't supply any because not only did Drake not impregnate her, she was never pregnant to begin with. So Drake is doing what I've been saying men need to do. 2 times in my life, I've had females tell me that I had got them pregnant and I didn't. 2 times in my life. One time I believe it was because homegirl wanted to have a stronger relationship with me than we currently have had. And another time, I think it's just because the bitch was crazy. But 2 times in my life have I had females tell me that I had gotten them pregnant and I had not. So what Drake is doing, Drake is suing her. And I'm 100% for this. I'm going to explain why. The way court works is like this. For everybody who's never really saw a real court proceeding, I'm not talking about the shit on TV. I'm talking about a real court proceeding. If you really want to know more about how court works, go read a John Grisham book. John Grisham has actual lawyers that help him write his books. So if you really, really, really want to know how court work, stop watching too much TV media because they jump cut through a lot of shit and you'll miss a lot of shit and you won't know why things are happening. Go read a John Grisham book. John Grisham, I read at least 20 John Grisham books, at least 20. At least 15 John Grisham books. I have a ton of them in the other room. Ton of them. I have on my bookshelf. I got John Grisham all the way across. I read John Grisham. So shout out to John Grisham. So John Grisham has actual lawyers help him write their books. So I say all of this to say that the way court works is there needs to be legal precedent set. You understand what I'm saying? So now, not only does there need to be legal precedent set, with this also being said, I don't know if he's suing her in Canada or in New York. I'm not 100%. I mean, in America. I hope it's in America. I hope it's in America. Okay, I don't know where he's suing her at, but I hope it's in America because we need legal precedents to be set. And the more publicity or the more known a case is, the more of a chance it is that if somebody gets in trouble, that case could be used in their favor. Because let's say that's a real mark of a good lawyer because he filed in California. Excellent. That's a real mark of a good lawyer because often because you could be fighting a case and there's also already legal precedent set. But if the case is some obscure shit that happened in like the backwoods of some city or some town, and it's not really widely known, your lawyer can't use that to your benefit. But if Drake wins a case like this, there are tons of men who will now be able to go to fucking court and take these women to court that are claiming that they got pregnant that did not get pregnant because they're trying to, you know, get money out of some guy or force him to stay, whatever the fucking case might be. So we need this. You understand what I'm saying? And all good women out there, y'all need this also, because if there's a chance that that men feel like we can take you to court for trying to do some bullshit, you understand what I'm saying? And a lot of this fake pregnancy shit go away and people stop faking like they're pregnant all the time, it'll be easier for us to believe good women. I didn't hear about the rape thing. So I can't talk on that. I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear about the rape thing. I didn't check the whole entire lawsuit. I'm not saying that she didn't say he raped her, but But the point in which I'm trying to make is rape is already against the law. If you get raped, it's already against the law. We need legal precedent set for females that's trying to say that somebody impregnated you that didn't. You understand what I'm saying? We need legal precedent set for that. Rape's already against the law. We don't need legal precedent set for that. We need legal precedent set. We already have legal precedent set for people that say that they got raped that didn't. Remember they got the young lady that said that the college football players raped her. Now she's about to go do time. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure he knew about this. But you do understand. But you do understand what I'm trying to say. Can we get that? Hit that like button. Like, it's crazy. Like, it'll be like 70, 80 people in here. And what are y'all waiting to hit the like button for? I don't understand what y'all waiting to hit the like button for. Like, y'all just want to make sure I don't say one thing that you don't like. Like, if you're waiting for me to say, if everything that I'm saying you like, you just wait. If he says that one thing, I'm not going to like it. Like, what kind of energy is that you have? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, what kind of energy is that you have? If he says one thing I don't like, I'm not going to like this video. Like, what kind of energy is that, yo? Just, you know, it's all right. You can keep your like, yo. What up, Christmas? What up, chocolate goddess? Okay. You look light-skinned, though. There ain't nothing wrong with that either. I'll let you know. Niggas be holding on to them likes, yo. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but whatever. It don't even matter. Whether you like the video or not, it's not going to give me more money or stop my money. So do whatever you want to do. How about that? Yeah, they waiting for one thing to be wrong so they could be like, oh, I didn't like this video. They could be like, oh, I loved everything about it, but I didn't like the way that he said coffee. Serious, niggas is crazy, yo. It is what it is, though. I don't want to talk about that no more. I was gonna say a couple more jokes, but I don't care. Anyway, so we need legal precedents to be set. He's only suing her rape claims. Appreciate you, Young. Yo, Young, you want to call in tonight? I'm not 100% sure what the conversation is going to be about at the moment, but you want to call in tonight, Young? All right. Tonight. Appreciate you. First of all, I'm hoping that he also is suing for the fake baby claim. We need a precedence to be set. Females need to stop. Appreciate you, Aunt. Females need to stop, like, not all females, obviously. So I'm not talking about all women. Please don't cover that like I'm talking about all women. There are women out there that want to hold men hostage by saying that they're impregnated and they're not. We need to have legal precedent set. Just like I believe that there should be legal precedent set if me and you plan on having a baby, not if it's accidental, but if me and you plan on having a baby, then after you get pregnant, you say, I want an abortion. I don't think that that's fair. Not if me and you have been planning on having a baby. Like me and you, we planning on getting pregnant, right? We plan. Do you see how petty Ant is, though? Did you just see how petty Ant is? Nobody noticed that? Nobody noticed how petty Ant was? This nigga gave $5, so Ant gave $6. That nigga Ant is petty, yo. That nigga Ant, yo. That nigga's petty. Y'all don't be looking at this nigga comments, yo. Hold on, let me get back to what I was talking about. I think look, if a female gets pregnant and it's just we weren't planning on it, that's one thing. You want to go have an abortion, go get an abortion, even if I don't want you to get an abortion. But if we've been planning to get pregnant for months, then you get pregnant, and then you decide that you want to go get an abortion, I think that the man should be able to have something to say on that. I just do. I think that if we were planning, because that man could have been somewhere else trying to get another female pregnant. That man could have been trying to start his family with someone else. But you held him fucking captive. Not you saying, the female held him captive, thinking that they were going to start a fucking family together. And no. I'm not talking about, just so we could be clear, Christmas. Just so we could be clear. I'm not saying if the pregnancy just happens. I'm saying if we are planning on getting pregnant. Like, that's our plan. We're planning on getting pregnant. We're planning on being together. We're planning on getting pregnant. We're trying to get pregnant. Because men can't get pregnant. You feel me? So if a man is staying with you because he thinks that we're going to have a family together, and you decide that when our family starts that now you want to have an abortion, you know how I know y'all women like to believe that men don't care about kids, but that is not true. That is not true. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I had an ex. She had 2 kids. I miss those kids every day. Every damn day. I miss those kids so much that I'm not sure if I could get into a relationship with a female that has no kids unless she's willing to try to have kids. I don't think that I can. I think that if I meet a female, she has no kids at all, and she's not trying to have kids, I don't think I could be in a relationship with her. I'm just being honest with you. So I think that if we're in a relationship, this is just my opinion. If we're in a relationship and we're trying to get pregnant and the woman gets pregnant, I believe that the man has rights for her to not get an abortion because we're in a relationship and this is our plan. And you can't hold the nigga hostage for a year. Sometimes people is trying like a year and a half to get pregnant. Now this man is with you for a year and a half trying to get pregnant. And then you get pregnant. Now all of a sudden you have cold feet. That shit ain't fair. And that's my position on that. I think that there needs to be a legal precedent set for that. I think that people need to get that shit in writing, that we are trying to get pregnant. I think people need to have that shit audio taped where people are dead honest, like, no, we trying to get pregnant. We trying to have kids. And both parties can be held accountable. Just imagine if y'all women that have niggas skip out on y'all, right? If women that do have niggas skip out on them, for whatever the case might be, have a video recording or a documented paper saying we trying to get pregnant, and you take that to court and say that this nigga now acting like he don't want the kid. You know how much bullshit that cuts out? That cuts out a lot of bullshit. Wait, hold on. So Usher lost that case? Because I haven't been hearing anything on it. And I have no idea what Ann is talking about. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not even listening to what Ann is talking about. What up, Dion? Yeah, but that's been out there. Young. That's been out there. And I think a lot of that shit is a nigga get shit and you go to the hospital to get medication and they don't know what to give you. So they just give you any old thing, and the thing they give you just make it irreversible and worse. That's what I think is happening to niggas with all types of different illnesses niggas is getting. I think niggas is getting some kind of illness. Then you go to the fucking hospital. They try some new experimental shit on you, and the shit work in reverse. That's what I think be happening to niggas. I think that's what be happening to people. They go try some new experimental medicine. You know, the doctor's like, we don't know, you know, if you want to try it, and they talk you into it, because who don't trust their doctor, especially when they don't know what to do, who don't trust their doctor. And then you got to understand, a lot of times doctors is getting you medicine because the pharmaceutical companies is pushing that shit. So the doctor is pushing that shit, because whenever the doctor now gets people to take certain prescriptions and pay for certain medications from either out of their pocket or from the insurance, now they're getting kicked back from the freaking pharmaceutical companies. So a lot of times they're getting people to take shit that they're not even 100% sure how it's going to work. So now they're using you as a motherfucking lab rat, and you coming in and out of their fucking office wanting to know what's wrong with you. That's why, please, everybody, you have one primary doctor. Don't get this confused. But don't be scared to go to other doctors every now and then to just get, like, when something goes wrong, because them different doctors is going to keep themselves in check. When doctors know that you're going to somebody other than just them, they're going to make sure that they give you the right shit. They're going to keep themselves in check because they don't want their fucking practice being called out for some bullshit. Oh, man, Deborah, I'm so careful about who I lay down with. The shit is retarded. I had sex with this one chick. I had a condom on and everything. I still was scared. I'd be scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna have sex again. I'd be scared as shit, yo. I'm dead serious. I'd be scared. You don't know what the fuck is going on out here. Seriously. Y'all think I'm joking. I'd be scared. You don't know what the fuck is going on out here. I don't like changing partners. I want one partner. I don't like changing partners. I don't I'm not trying to I'm not I've just never been the type of guy that wants to like have like 100 women on my fucking in my black book. I've never been that guy. Like I've never been that guy ever. All right, so you out the hospital. Good. Now I feel comfortable calling you because I've been waiting. I'm sorry to hear about that, Carter, Lady Blue. Wow. I might be calling Super Blue as soon as we get off of this live chat because I got to talk to you about something. You home right now, Super New? But yeah, yo, people, yo, I'm scared of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm scared of shit, yo. You can't trust motherfuckers nowadays, and that's a terrible thing to say. That shit is facts. Um, yeah, so I guess I can move on to the next topic, but yeah, that shit you could get. It don't even matter. Like there's just I'm scared. Ooh, thanks. That's dope. Yeah, I'm just scared. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm scared. Like niggas can say what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen niggas and I'd be like, you know, the nigga be like one way, and then you could just see the deterioration. You don't know if it's depression. It might just be depression, but it could be other shit. I've seen women that they go out there into the world, they catch something, and then you grew up with them ever since they was like teenagers. You know them, you know, or damn yeah, you know, 20, 10, 15, 20 years. And you could just see the deterioration, and you just be like, damn, yo. I'm not gonna call no names, but there was this one chick that I was growing up with. She was fine as shit. She was one of the prettiest chicks on the neighborhood. She was one of the coolest chicks in the neighborhood. Like when I say cool, I mean cool. Like as far as I'm concerned, if I had beef with a broad, I can go get her. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I really was having problems, I had beef with a nigga once that I wanted to run up on. The nigga came outside. The nigga was hiding out in his crib for like a week or two. The nigga came outside. She came to my bell, hit me up. Bang! Yo, this nigga's outside. I went downstairs. I gave this dude the hands, and he moved. That nigga moved to Jersey. I'm dead serious. And so I end up seeing. I used to date this chick in Jersey, and I used to work full time, and I used to go to school full time. So what I would do is on the weekends, I would go to Jersey and I go hang out with homegirl on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? And then through the regular days, I'd be home. So one day when I come back from Jersey, I used to get off the train on the D train. I used to come through on the PATH train, and I used to get off. I think that's like 30-something street, 32nd Street, or whatever the case might be. So I used to get off the PATH train, and I used to walk. And I seen homegirl coming out of a building like 2 or 3 times that I know is a building where they do prostitution work. You understand what I'm saying? But what was I saying? So yeah, she used to do like because I know where she was coming from. You understand what I'm saying? And then I seen her. I think that was with her girlfriend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I never knew her. I never knew her to be go both ways or whatever. But I seen her with her girlfriend or whatever, and I saw it, and you could see the embarrassment on her face because I know where she was coming from. You understand what I'm saying? And so a couple of years after that, I saw her, and you could just see that she was just so wore down. And I felt bad for her. You know what I'm saying? Like she was just so wore down. Like you could just see it. Like I don't think she had nothing. but at that time, but you could just see like she was just wore down. Like, you know, the world is a difficult place. We got to stick together, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really got to stick together. I hate when this new feminist society that we have try. What the fuck is that? That's a little white thing, or did I accidentally hit my shirt with bleach? All right, this is like some white cotton shit. That we live in this weird world nowadays where this whole feminist movement is trying to teach men and women to actually be separate. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what's happening. That's why I don't like the feminist movement, because it's trying to train us to not be together and not be unified. It's trying to train us to be separate from each other. And I do not agree. I'm not jacking none of that shit. I hate all of that shit. I'm not, and I hate the fact that they're always trying to push feminism so hard in our communities. And I'm not just talking about the Black community. I'm talking about just melanated communities, just in general. Well, yeah, that's part of what the feminist movement is actually about. Also, it's about men becoming in tune with their female selves. What kind of shit is that, yo? I mean, I don't understand it, but whatever, nigga. So that's what like that whole thing is about. I don't understand none of that at all. I don't understand any of that. You know, I'm not trying to knock them. I just don't understand any of that personally. I can't understand any of that. I don't want a woman that's half man. So any females out there that might be like, oh, he's a cute nigga, and y'all like half man, I'm not interested. Like, not, you might be cool people. We could probably hang out, have a beer, go play some football, but I am absolutely not interested in being in a relationship with a female that's half man. That's just me. You could do you though. Do you all you want. I don't got shit to do with that. Yeah, that's not for me. Not for me. I had a female friend who, you know, she lives an alternative lifestyle, whatever the case was. So she thought I was interested in her. Before, when she was like 10 years ago, she was cute as shit. She was cute. You know what I'm saying? She had nice body. Actually, even now, she has a nice body. Don't get it wrong. Like, she thick, she got fat ass, all that. Like, if that's what people decide what a nice body is. But like me personally, I was like, you know, I've been stopped being attracted to her like years ago, because I was just like, yeah, if we just throw a beard on you, like, it's a wrap, I'm good. And you know, she didn't get the memo, but so I had to like inform her. But you know, it is what it is. Wait, why are y'all talking bad about thought crimes? What did thought crimes do to y'all? I like thought crimes. What did they do to y'all? I can't stand it. All feminism to me seems like they're just trying to separate our communities. That's it. That's all feminism is trying to do. Separate our communities. Act like women. There is a point where sometimes men need to protect women. Not just that, but I don't know a man that's worth his fucking soul that doesn't feel good whenever he does something to protect women. I don't know one. Yes, it's kind of long sometimes. But I like thought crimes. It do be long sometimes though. But I like them. They let you call in Ant. I could see them letting Ant call in. Yeah, I like thought crimes. I don't know. Christmas. Well, I've barely been talking about Drake, so don't try to make any kind of comparisons. I don't do what they do. They got a lot of stuff going over there. They got great production over there also. Yeah, they funny. I like thought crimes. I absolutely agree that feminism is about selective privilege because, um, okay, that's what it is. And this is what, okay, this is the issue that I have. I have the same issue. I have a similar issue with Black Lives Matter that I have with feminism. All right. One of my points with Black Lives Matter is I understand what Black Lives Matter is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about whenever you have a minority or a person of color, something happens between the police negative, and Black Lives Matter is supposed to show up and make sure that they gets some kind of justice, right? That's what they're supposed to be for, right? But I think that Black Lives Matter should show up for more than just that, because Black Lives Matter. I think Black Lives Matter, if they would have showed up at fucking the junior situation, I think that would have been a good look. Showing up, making sure that the police is doing their job. Even though the police did do their job in the junior situation, I'm not questioning. I'm just saying, I think that Black Lives Matter should have showed up in that situation. I think that Black Lives Matter should have showed up when that other boy a week before that got stabbed up. This is what I think. I think Black Lives Matter should show up more places than they actually show up. It seems like they only show up to the places that's going to get them the most publicity. That's what it seems like to me. You understand what I'm saying? I can be wrong, but I don't like that. Feminists, they don't seem to show up when a man is done wrong. They only seem to show up when a woman is done wrong. Why don't they show up when in a situation when a female is doing a man injustice? They should show up for that also. My problem with both of them is bias. It's just too much bias. And I understand what your platform is supposed to be for, but that doesn't mean that you can't be non-biased. Yeah, I already know Kiminin, but I'm not trying to go that deep into it. I'm just explaining that my issue with Black Lives Matter. And I know that that issue isn't going to change because I understand what they're supposed to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? I understand what they're supposed to be doing. They actually, Black Lives Matter and the feminist movement are supposed to be doing the same thing, separating us, period. That's all it's supposed to be doing. It's only supposed to be separating us. That's why whenever people talk about coming to the comments and talk about Black Lives Matter, I try my hardest to not answer them niggas because I'm not even pushing Black Lives Matter over here. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not even. When the hell have y'all ever really seen me push Black Lives Matter? I've criticized the motherfuckers like crazy, but you don't really ever see me like push Black Lives Matter. They haven't necessarily shown me that Black Lives Matter. When is Black Lives Matter going to try to get somebody in the office? I mean, realistically, isn't anything going to change unless we have some kind of well, how do you say we get somebody in office, right? That's the only way to actually, we got to change policy. We have to have representation, right? So why isn't Black Lives Matter trying to get somebody in office to give us the appropriate representation in order to change policy? Am I wrong? So yeah, I don't really care for Black Lives Matter. If the only thing you could do is tell me how white people are bad and how the police are bad, I don't need you. Because not all white people are bad and not all police are bad. So if that's all you're telling me, white people are bad, police are bad, I don't need you. What up, Katie? Black Lives Matter is supposed to. This is another point that I just want to show. Colin Kaepernick gets signs by fucking the Nike. Black Lives Matter is supposed to be shouting that from the fucking rooftops. That's a win. I don't care why Nike is doing it. It's still a win. Black Lives Matter should be shouting that shit from the rooftops. Why they not shouting that shit from the rooftops? And Katie, I've never cheated on a female ever. I've never in my life cheated on a female. Never. So yeah, I think that being faithful is important also. I've never cheated on a female, ever. I've never cheated in a relationship, ever. Just in case somebody is trying to be funny and say, well, did you cheat on with a man? No, I've never cheated, ever. Yeah, that's basically what I think Black Lives Matter is doing. They always never. I've never. I won't go after if I'm interested in a female and I'm trying to get with one female, I'm not in no way ever gonna be trying to get with two females at the same time. Period. Never. I've never done that. Maybe when I was like 11 or well, not 11, but like 12 or 13, or when I was a teenager or something like that. Maybe I've had two love interests at the same time, but not since I've become an adult. Not in no way at all. If I'm going after you, I'm going to give you my 100%. It's just me. Nope, never even cheated mentally. Because if I'm interested in somebody, I'm realistically not thinking about anybody else. Not ever. But that's how it should be, Katie. Anyway, don't care for Black Lives Matter. I just don't. I don't think that they stand for what I stand for. It seems like they're always clout chasing. And it seems like the things that I think that they need to come out and speak on, they don't. Black Lives Matter doesn't really seem to me like they're pushing a political, not a political figure that's actually going to help us. I just don't fuck with them. I just don't fuck. I don't even consider getting. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't even. Okay, best thing I could say is, so I used to date this chick, right? Beautiful woman. So we'd be driving around, and she'd be like, "Do you think she's attractive?" And I would realistically be giving her my honest opinion, and I'm saying, "No, I don't think she's attractive." But she'd think, "Oh no, you do think she's attractive because she looks good." Yes, she does look good. I'm not trying to say she doesn't look good. You're asking me, am I attracted to her? And you're in my life. You're the only person that I'm attracted to. I'm not attracted to no other person. I might think that somebody else is good looking. I might think that somebody else, has a nice body, a cute smile, that they're beautiful or pretty, but that doesn't mean that I'm attracted to them. Attraction and somebody being beautiful are actually two different concepts. It's actually two different concepts. I don't know. Maybe it's the way that I think. But I think that being attracted to somebody and thinking that somebody is beautiful is two different concepts. Thinking that somebody is pretty and being attracted to them are just two different concepts to me. So homegirls always think I'm lying to her. And I'm just not lying to you. It's just that I think that they're two different concepts. I could think that somebody is beautiful and not be attracted to them. Like, anybody ever seen, what's that movie with Nicole Kidman where she was like a ghost and shit? Um, The Others, right? In The Others, Nicole Kidman, she was pretty. I mean, I don't think she's beautiful. I just don't think Nicole Kidman is beautiful. She's too pale for me. Like, not trying to get on white women or nothing like that. I just don't like. I like color. I just like color. She's just way too pale. I like light skin also, so I'm not trying to say she's just way too pale. Anyway, so I thought she was pretty in the movie, but in no moment was I ever attracted to her. In no moment was I like, damn, I want to bang Nicole Kidman. No, in no moment. Everybody go watch Tonight Show from last night. We had Ant on there, and he was nah, I never liked Angela Jolie. She's never had no butt. I thought she was pretty. I'm not attracted to her though. I think that Angela Jolie is pretty. In the face, she was pretty before. I don't know what kind of damn diet she's on, but that shit ain't working. But in the face, she was pretty. But I've never been attracted to Angela Jolie. I've never been like, oh man, I want to bang that flat ass. That's never been me. And shout out to ladies that got small butts. I'm not trying to attack anybody. Small butts is cool too. But like I just like I need a proportion. Like if you don't have a big butt, then I don't want your tits to be out here. Like if your breast is like nice and compact and you got a nice and it just look proportionally accurate, I'm gonna think that looks nice. But if you have like a huge breast and it looks like somebody beat you in the ass with a manhole cover, I might not be as that might not be for me. That doesn't mean that you're bad looking. It just might not be for me. Whitney Williams looks terrible. Let's not mention her. Neither Nicole Kidman nor Angela Jolie look terrible. Wendy Williams looks terrible. Please, let's not even bring her into this conversation. Wendy Williams looks terrible. I don't even know how you got on the timeout, Bryant. Somebody else did it. I didn't do it. Angela Bassett. She's beautiful. Regina King. She's beautiful. I'm not necessarily attracted to any of these women, but they're beautiful. They are. I've been with females that wasn't necessarily endowed in the posterior. That I'm not trying to talk bad. I'm just saying, it is what it is. We're gonna assume that Katie is white because of the way that she spells her name. And the fact that she says that she can't speak on Black Lives Matter because she doesn't want to be considered a racist. Okay, Katie, we got you. No. I do not like the fake thing. I'd rather you have an average, normal body than to have a super interesting fake body. I'd rather have an average, regular body. I mean, but I guess my average might be different than others. I've been fortunate by the Most High to be extremely picky. So females that I actually stick around with for any amount of time are usually pretty attractive. And that's kind of cool because I'm not really that good looking of a guy. Do you be seeing how the people be coming here always like bashing me for being ugly and shit? I'm like, whatever, nigga. They be like, you got a face for radio. I'd be like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope I can get on radio. How about that? Fact, super new. Healthy is the baddest body to have. I don't even know Kim and them. I don't care. It is what it is. Well, first of all, she should feel fortunate that her husband had wanted her in some point. Wendy Williams looks terrible. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, she literally looks terrible. Know what it is? Probably all that bad energy she keeps around her. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Appreciate that, KD. Wendy Williams keep a lot of bad energy around her. She always talking shit about people. She's always and not just the gossip, but she's always perpetuating some kind of something negative. And definitely the age, definitely the drugs, definitely the input. I know everything, absolutely everything about Wendy Williams is why? Really? Why does everybody think I look like Kadeem Hardison? I've heard that a lot of times. I have no idea if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, she's always got that negative energy always around her. Negative energy. No, she's definitely not eating right. That's facts. Thank you, Guns. I appreciate you. That's the best thing anybody said to me all day that doesn't have ovaries. I don't even care. Like, first of all, if any dude goes and tells another dude he's ugly, it's like, really? I mean, unless we're like in a battle rap or something, it's like that's what you're thinking about when you look at me. Oh man, I mean, I don't know what to say about you. I eat White Castles. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody follow me on Instagram? Yeah. And it's always dudes that come in here and you look ugly, yo. And I'd be like, well, could I see both your hands? I have no idea. That's all I'm saying. I have no idea how Kadeem Hardison looks or doesn't look. Appreciate that, Jules. Is that a good thing? I try to cut down on White Castles, so I'll probably sometimes go like a month, no White Castle, 2 months, no White Castle. But when I'm in the mood to eat White Castles, I'm in the mood to eat White Castles. Oh, you've only had White Castles out of the store. Nah, the White Castles from the actual White Castle takes so much better. I can't even explain it. I heard Kim and them was trying to move to New York City anyway. Right, Kim? Anyway, wait, you're pasty white like who? Yeah, we do got some good pizza over here. Crystals is nowhere near White Castle. It's not close. They're just a cheap knockoff. Hey, Super New, could you answer the phone? Not for the chat. I'm just saying in general. Like, can you talk on the phone, or is it like if you try to talk on the phone, you're gonna sound like you're like constipated or some shit? Okay. Yeah, I have a bad problem of whenever I say something. See, everything y'all don't understand this. Like everything that I say, I almost visualize every single thing that I say. So whenever I'm talking, I'm visualizing, and a good deal of the time, I'm describing what I see. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it seems like every time I say something, I have to have some kind of qualifier behind it or in front of it. You know what? I can go for some jerk chicken. Five Guys is good. It's okay. I haven't had Five Guys in a couple of years, but that's because I like smash burgers better. What's up, Andrew? I like smash burgers better. Smash burgers is dope. I like the New York burger. I like the New York burger and smash burgers. Used to have an ex. We used to go there all the time. Well, we used to go to one particular one a couple of times, but every time we went, I just loved just watching her eat. So I liked it. What up, Nat? Yeah, you ever been like so in love with somebody like you just be watching like they could be doing the most innocuous thing and it's just like nobody's ever done it better. Well, both of you are lucky, Super No, because there ain't no feeling like that in the world. I've been protecting that memory, memories like that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Actually, we discussed Drake a little. Oh, let me get to the last thing. So the NFL, thank you, Natural. I believe that the NFL has just struck a shot at Nicki Minaj. How do y'all say? Does anybody know who's gonna do the halftime for the who's gonna be part of the halftime show this year in the Super Bowl? Does anybody know? Or am I the only one who knows? Not just Cardi, but also Travis Scott. Cardi B and Travis Scott is going to be part of the Super Bowl halftime show. Let that sink in. Maroon 5 also. Let that sink in. Cardi B and Travis Scott is going to be part of the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm not saying Nicki's never done it. Cardi gonna chase that bag. All right. Haven't I been telling y'all for over a year how they trying to get Nicki Minaj up out of here? Been telling y'all over a year, right? I've also been telling y'all for over a year that Cardi B, they trying to get Cardi B to take her spot. Happens exactly. That's what that means. Thank you, Lady Blue. Thank you, Lady Blue. Somebody else made a statement that kind of they didn't get the point. Yes, that means that she's made it. Think about who does the Super Bowl halftime shows. Think about who does it. Think about how crazy the fucking Super Bowl is gonna go. The stadium is gonna go when Cardi B comes out doing her Cardi B shit. Just think about that for a minute. Later, Michael. Enjoy your day, my brother. Think about that for a minute. Think about if Cardi B comes out and all of them, because you know it's gonna be mostly, let's be honest, we know mostly white people are gonna be there. What do y'all think is gonna happen when Cardi B shows up, comes out, and all of them fucking white people lose their fucking mind? No, they won't. Cardi B's a show herself. She doesn't even. She could come out and she don't even have to sing a song. She could just come out and talk. Literally, Cardi B could just come out and talk. Y'all don't get it. Nicki Minaj doesn't have that ability to just come out, talk, and be and like draw. You understand what I'm saying? Cardi B doesn't have to. You think I'm gonna was Cardi B the one that she was on stage and she told them she's gonna finish her fucking speech? Was that her? No, that was the other chick from Empire. But Cardi B, all she needs, she doesn't. I need to listen to Travis Scott. I haven't heard him. But Cardi B, all she has to do is come out and talk. She doesn't even have to do a show, yo. She doesn't have to do no music. Oh, and this is what I wanted to say the other day. You know that bitch just was trying to throw shade at Cardi? When I tell you Cardi is like the fucking prototypical hood chick from the Bronx, she's like the prototypical hood chick from the Bronx. So when homegirl that's from Atlanta or from wherever the motherfuck she's from, that Star Marie chick was talking about, she gave Cardi her swag, that bitch lying. She dead lying. Okay? Cardi is like the prototypical prototypical hood chick in the Bronx. What's up, Jade? What up, Michael Anderson? Absolutely different vibe-wise. Cardi cannot go 5 minutes without cursing. Nope. I'm not going to talk bad about another YouTuber unless it's even more reason to. My whole thing about Tasha K is she should have known better. It was obvious that the young lady was lying. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Oh, Nicole Kidman. You pale as Nicole Kidman? She pale as shit, yo. Nicole Kidman shouldn't even try to get a tan. She should just like, I don't know, like just start like pasting like caramel on her skin. That's just a joke, but she is pale as shit though. Like I said, I think that Tasha K should have had her on. I think where Tasha K messed up is that she didn't challenge her. She just let her use her platform to say whatever the fuck she wanted to say. And Tasha K should have challenged some of the things that was coming out of her fucking mouth. That's what I think. All right, enjoy your day, my brother. Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on Tasha K. I wouldn't have made that mistake. I would have been challenging everything that came out that bitch's mouth, but yeah, Cardi does know how to make a show. Yeah, I don't really like bashing other YouTubers. I mean, I'm not mad at nobody else. I'm not hating. I'm not hating on nobody else's money. That's just not me. Like person as a person. Like I don't do that. But I do think that she should have challenged some of the things that was coming out of her mouth. She didn't. I think that was a bad look. Appreciate that, group. But I don't think she purposely was just trying to I just need more proof that she purposely knew that the girl was lying and was trying to help the girl lie. That's all. I just need more proof. I think that she was just being, she was, how do you say, I don't want to say ignorant. I want to say oblivious. She was being maybe a little willfully oblivious to what was going on. Cardi doesn't get anything from suing either one of them. She doesn't get anything out of that. That would be bad for Cardi to even try to sue them. Y'all don't understand how lawsuits work, Jade. That would be bad for Cardi to try to sue those people. Being the position that she's in and being who's mainly Cardi's fans. She didn't lose any rep. Nobody believes the girl. So why would you sue them? Why would you sue somebody that's lying on you and nobody believes them? That don't even make sense. That doesn't make sense. You suing them is going to then give what they're saying validation. That doesn't make sense. Nobody believes her. Why would you do that? I agree to disagree. I'm just saying it just doesn't make any sense to sue somebody that's lying on you that nobody believes. You sue somebody because they you know, for libel or whatever the case might be, because they're you know, messing up your image. You don't sue somebody that nobody fucking believes. Then people are gonna feel like, wow, this bitch might be telling the truth. That's kind of how public perception works. Yeah, I think that she could have did that a lot different. I didn't really agree. I didn't agree with how the whole interview was held. I didn't agree that she was just giving the girl carte blanche to say whatever she wanted. Yeah, she wants her to sue somebody who don't even have money. So she's gonna spend a whole bunch of money to sue somebody and win a judgment over them, and you can't even recoup the money back that you're gonna spend to sue them. Like that, just in so many different ways, that doesn't make any sense. What up, Alejandro? That's my opinion. Anybody else that thinks different, you got a right to think different. And yep, and I believe that's what they did, sent out a cease and desist, because that's the way that you handle stuff. That doesn't make sense to sue broke people. It's absolutely foolish. And homegirl says she's a paralegal, so I don't understand where she's coming from with that. I'm not saying you're not a paralegal. I don't know you. But it doesn't make sense to sue somebody who can never pay after you win the judgment. They have no way of ever paying you the money that you just won the judgment for. You're gonna spend more money. You're just paying money, just giving your lawyers money at that point. I don't know. Whatever. I think this is just not something to be petty over. You sue them because you want to be petty over it. It doesn't make sense to be petty over that. Sometimes you just gotta let people talk, yo. You know, it is what it is. And I'm saying that because I'm personally a person that does that. Yeah, but you're not getting it, Jay. You're thinking about it emotionally, and there's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? I feel you're thinking about it emotionally. The bitch lied on me and said I have something that I don't have. Now imagine if Cardi B actually has it, then how could she sue her over it? Huh? Imagine now did you think about that? Imagine if Cardi B actually does have herpes. How could she sue her over it? I'm just thinking, like, you got to think things out before you do things, because once you do something, you can't take it back. And I personally have done things in my life that I wish I could take back. And I can't. So We should spend more time trying not to overreact to things. Often when things hit us emotionally, we have an inability to always hold ourselves back and understand that that's that movement, and we don't have to carry that moment with us forever. I'm not gonna lie to you. I spent a lot of time wishing that life had a rewind button. And it's like only one thing I would ever go back in time to change. It's like one thing, like one thing. I mean, and this comes from a life of, I can still remember when my high school basketball coach, the first time, well, he wasn't my coach, but he was the high school basketball team coach for the team. First time he ever saw me play basketball, he begged me to try out for the team. I didn't. I wouldn't go back and change that. I could have went and played basketball even after I didn't go play there. I could have went and played basketball at Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia. I wouldn't change that. I'm fine. Almost had an opportunity to get a record deal more than once. I wouldn't change any of those times. I'm okay with that. It's like one thing in my life that I would go back and change, and it wouldn't bring me riches, not monetarily at least. But it would allow for my life to be a lot better. But I mean, it is what it is. Nah, I can't tell you. I talk about a lot of stuff already. I can't talk about that. Anyway, look, I love y'all. I want everybody to have a beautiful day. We've been in here a minute. We discussed a couple of different topics. I'm gonna try to put a video or two out today. Probably on some of the stuff we spoke about today, or further elaborate or whatever the case might be. Today, if anybody got anything y'all want to talk to me about, link is in the description. Send me an email. See if maybe. Yeah, I ate this morning. Send me an email. My sugar's not low, if that's the question. I don't know why she asked that, but I ate this morning. Thank you for asking me. Oh shit, that's not to y'all. I just was holding my just realized that was Eminem's yeah, Lil Wayne's album is actually supposed to be released today, right? Maybe I'll look into that. Kim and them asking me if I ate, but she ain't never shot me an email. So I don't got time for that, Kim and them. Stop. You've been in here like how many months? Everybody else here done emailed me like 3 or 4 times. You ain't never emailed me. What you want me to listen to, Nat? I'm looking. I'm actually going to start doing reaction videos soon. I meant to put them up already. If Ant was in here, he'll probably give you a timeout, Tada, just so we're clear on that. Oh, listen to Wayne. Yes, I'm going to definitely listen to the Wayne stuff, see what's going on with it. I don't want y'all to kill me if I don't like it. He lost a lot of momentum. They fucked up his career. Well, send me an article on Vitiligo, Mama Rain. Well, let's always wish the best for everybody. Send me an article and send me Miss Mahogany sends me so many articles. I fucking love her. Send me an article on it, Miss Mahogany. Help me get up to date. I think you already sent me something on it, right? Let me check. Miss Mahogany keeps me. I don't always do the videos on stuff that she's been sending me, at least not as of late. But she be keeping me up to date on a lot of stuff. I do be reading your threads and I fucks with you. You actually sent me something already. If you got anything else, send me that too. I am not doing a video on this Navia chick. I'm not doing another fucking celebrity suffers drug shit. I'm done with all of that. I'm not doing that shit. I'm tired of that shit. Motherfuckers be having a drug problem forever, and then they want to talk about their drug problem when they're trying to get fucking noticed. Nah, y'all clout chasing with that drug problem shit. Not doing it. And I might do a video on this right here. She just sends me so much good stuff, Miss Mahogany. I haven't been doing none of your videos, but all of these videos is for the other channel. I only seen like one video I would do for this channel. All of these videos would be for the other channel. I try to put something together. I think I'm going to do videos different on the other channel. I think I'm just going to do one with different segments. That's what I think I'm going to do on the other channel. So on the other channel, Urban, it might just be like one video a day, but it'll be talking about 4 or 5 different topics, but it'll just probably be like one video. One of the main reasons why I haven't been putting too many videos up over there is because I can't even monetize the bitch. I'm waiting for there to be 1,000 fucking subs over there. But obviously I got to drop videos over there or people ain't going to sub. Hold on, I'll put it up right now. I only got 6 videos over there. I only got 41 subs currently. But I need to start doing more videos over there. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been going through some stuff. Yeah, definitely call me if you want to talk about what you want the show to be about. Call me, hit me. But I'm definitely gonna who's calling in tonight? Young, right? Yeah, you calling in tonight on the late show. Yeah, definitely call me. You can call me right when this go off. I could talk. You could call me right now. I could talk. Anyway, Super New, I will be calling you after. I don't know if Young calls me now. I'll be calling you a little bit later. If Young does not, I'm about to call you in about 10 minutes. Everybody, look, I love y'all. Please, everybody have a beautiful day. Let's make sure that we keep our positive energy going. Let's make sure that we are ignoring negative shit. I don't know what okay, I'm heading out means. I have no idea what that means. Let's make sure that we ignore negative shit. We let negative shit stay in its place. And this place is not near us. We are not going to be involving ourselves with pettiness. Jade, because Jade is petty as shit. She want to sue somebody that can't even pay money. So we're not going to involve ourselves. We're not going to involve ourselves with petty shit. We're gonna be better than that. We're gonna avoid negative shit. We don't see like I be trying to say, it's not about fighting against negativity. It's not about that. All right. What it's about is it's not even about avoiding negativity. It's about not allowing negative shit to affect us. You understand what I'm saying? And the easiest way to not allow negative shit to affect us is to not be in the company of negative shit. You understand what I'm saying? So how you heard Chris's voice? Anyway, so we got to not allow negative shit to affect us. You understand what I'm saying? We got to let it stay where it's at. We got to leave it in that moment, and we got to leave that moment. You understand what I'm saying? So negative shit happens. We're going to leave it in that moment, and then we are going to actively leave that moment. Leave that shit over there. Let's stop thinking about people thinking we pussy. Let's stop thinking about people thinking that, we chumps or we're soft. You understand what I'm saying? These are all trigger words that create nigga moments. We're not going to involve ourselves in no nigga moments. We're going to allow negativity to stay where the fuck it's at, and we're going to leave it in that moment, and then we are going to actively leave that moment, both physically and both mentally. That's what we're going to do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm Jack Frost, baby girl. And then we are going to actively leave that moment. You understand what I'm saying? We're not staying in that moment. We're going to let them niggas stay in that moment. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. There's nothing to do today. Just let's work on us a little. You understand what I'm saying? Like, think about something that is you, that is inherently you, that you know that you need to fix, or that you know that you need to change, and take a step towards working on that. You understand? Even if the step is a little step, take a step towards working on that. Whatever it is that thing is that you might need to change a little in order to make you the person that you want to be closer to being in a positive way. You understand what I'm saying? Let's work on something about us. You understand what I'm saying? You don't got to tell everybody about it. You don't got to walk around telling people, I want to work on this thing. No, you are going to take it upon yourself, do your due diligence to think about something that is inherently you, that you would like to improve about yourself. And then we're going to take a step towards improving that thing. That's what we're going to do. All right. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.